Hello and welcome to Artful Pages. Today I'm gonna try an art meditation for the first time, and I'm gonna use watercolors. Here I have a couple of my old watercolor sets. The inspiration for today's video is spring and blossoms, so I wanted to have an options for my pinks. I'll be also using a metallic watercolors. I've got these colors from Temu and I absolutely love them. I used them a few times so far and I am amazed by the quality. What I love the most actually is that each paint comes in an individual container that is absolutely adorable. And these sets also have a couple of brushes that I still keep them as new here. Yeah, this is it. I have watercolor paper. This is just a regular watercolor paper, 190 grams. I will need one brush, one small brush and one bigger brush, a marker. I actually want to paint some lines when I'm done. So this is actually a marker pen. This is also from Temu. So in one side we have the marker. On the other side, it's just like a regular pen. And I have a spray bottle. We'll need a glass of water. And some tape. I have two types of tapes here because I wanna cut the painting afterwards into bookmarks and I wanna divide the paper before I start painting. These adorable tapes are also from Temu, as well as this container. I will link all of the products in my description if you want to check it out for yourself. If you don't have a Temu account, you can also sign. I have a link in the description below and you can get an amazing sign up bonuses. Okay, so let's start. Oh, I love this paper. Now let's divide. I'm going to use a liner and a pen. You can actually pass through the tape with your fingers like this, or you can tape it once on a surface and it will come off very easily when you tape it off. All right, the tape is on, so let's get started. Actually, something that I forgot to do beforehand, or something that you could do before you start painting, spray your watercolors. It will be easy to use them. Just a little, we don't need much. And the other ones as well. I'm gonna also spray the metallic ones. Looks good. Now let's officially start. I'm gonna be generous with the water here. Here, I don't know if you can see, but I still have some water on the paper. I actually pretty much soak the paper in the water. Now I'm gonna grab this small brush and I'm gonna start from lightest to darkest, I guess. Somehow this looks the lightest in my opinion, so let's see what happens. All right, let's grab some water. Let's grab some paint. One thing to remember here is that it doesn't have to be perfect. That's actually the point of it. I am just painting intuitively. I'm not painting any shapes or anything realistic. I just wanna let the brush flow on the paper and do its magic. I think I'm gonna use this big brush and then kind of go over some of those areas to make it more flowy, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna draw with a bigger brush now. Actually, I'm gonna do sprinkles. I'm gonna cover those up because I don't want the sprinkles to go in here. I'm gonna grab the paper and I'm gonna kind of move it around so that the paint itself can also move in a way, if that makes sense. And it will go from one to another section. All right, now you can let it dry. I am done with the first layer. Actually, no, let's add a little bit more. Oh, this is nice. Nice. Actually, let's add some flowy lines. Again, the purpose is not to be perfect. The purpose is to enjoy while doing it. Next step would be to let it dry or dry it yourself. I'm not patient enough right now to let it dry on itself, so I'm gonna use my hair dryer and dry it. Okay, so I'm happy with how this looks like. And next I'm gonna apply some metallic loose flowers. I'm gonna use this oval brush and I'm gonna try this color first. This is like a silver pinky, I don't know, something like that. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna paint circles with this color. It doesn't have to be perfect shapes. It just have to be a shape that you like. I like to go with the flow and just put some shapes, whatever I feel like putting them. All right, now I'm gonna try with this color next to this one. This is again some kind of shade of pink. I am trying to paint like a loose flowery shape or petals. Some of them are more pigmented, some of them are less pigmented. I'm not trying to make them even, I'm just trying to play around with them. Okay, now I want to add more darker shades. I think I want to use this color and this color. Let's go with this one first. And the last color is this darkest shade. Okay, I am done with the metallic layer. I'm not sure if you can see something or not. And just like before, you can let it dry or you can dry it yourself. I'm gonna dry it with my hair dryer and I'll show you when it's done. I dried a painting with the hair dryer, and this is how it looks. It's a little wrinkled because I used a lot of water, but honestly, I don't mind. I'm gonna put some books on top of it and I'm gonna leave it for a few minutes and I'll be back. I just took off the books from the paint and it looks better. It's a little bit more straightened. It's not completely, but honestly, it doesn't matter at this point. Now let's go to the fun part. Let's grab our marker and let's just write some lines. I'm gonna let the pen flow on the paper and not think much. I think this is enough lines. Now I'm gonna make all of those intersection a little bolder, and hopefully this is going to look like a web. Let's see how that looks. This is how it turned out. I gotta say, I absolutely love it. I love it so much. Now let's peel off the tape. I am so happy of how this turned out. I absolutely love it. What makes me even more happier is that the watercolors didn't bleed under the tape, even though I literally washed the paper in water. I really love it. Oh, like I love it so much. Okay, now let's cut this into bookmarks. First, I'm gonna cut this paper in half. And this is the final result. This is what we got. I'm gonna show you now a close-up of each bookmark. We've got a total of 8, I think. Okay, so we've got a total of 8 bookmarks. I hope you like them. If you do, feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more artful content. Bye!